Hey, hi, hello, and howdy. It's me, Mushy, and you're you, and we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for, I guess this will be a year in review and diamond painting life in review. Let me explain. So, I started diamond painting in 2020, and it was hit and miss because we had a baby puppy that took away from attention and safety of materials. So it kind of was hit and miss doing diamond paintings for a while. And then we got another baby puppy and repeated the process all over again for another year. So that was kind of hit and miss on how many I got done the second year. And then this year I did a cross country move, and that took about half of my year. So I have some historical paintings I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to do we're going to call it a quarterly review. And then after this, moving forward with the new year, we'll go ahead and do monthly reviews like a normal human. So, hey, I've got the paintings in my other room because some of them are really, really big and won't fit in frame. So, come see. Let's go. Editing Mushy here. Sorry if there's a little bit of low energy and raspy voice. I've been under the weather and my throat's being affected. And this is the second time I've filmed this because the first iteration was corrupt. Boo. Alright, you guys, here we are at the first one. Sorry about the fan reflection. Can't help it. It is what it is. But yeah, here is one of my earlier diamond paintings. It's the rose from Beauty and the Beast. Now, I know you must be saying, okay, Mush, this is not dark, nor is it creepy. Who are you and what have you done? But I do have an affinity for Beauty and the Beast. One of those rare cartoony type things that made it past the threshold. But yeah, so I do have this one. It is a 30 by 40 round. There we go. It does not include the fan or the reflection of me filming. Hi guys. Hi. The next one I have to show you is a 30 by 30. Well, it's kind of reflecting. Let's see if we can get a better angle. There you go. It is also a round drill. It's an angel and demon embraced together. I do really like this thematic type of artwork with angels and demons in particular. So in the future you will see a bunch of that come up, but this is one of my favorite ones. And let's see what else we have. Zoop, 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 zoop. Oh, here we go. Okay guys, and here is some of the archived paintings that are waiting patiently for frames. Again, Beauty and the Beast. This is a 35 by 45 round drill painting. I really do like the Beauty and the Beast thematically. It reminds me of Sundown and I and our story, and so that's probably why that cartoon slipped through my anti-cartoon filter. But yeah, this one turned out really nice and I like it. So let's see what else we have. Next we have this colorful wolf. Now you might be thinking, okay, so far what we've seen doesn't really match, dark and creepy, and what kind of things you like now, Mushy. What's going on? Well, these are early paintings when I was still finding myself. I was new to diamond painting and figuring out what I liked and didn't like, and I was going through a period in my life where there was a lot of darkness. I was suffering from some surprise medical issues. I was diagnosed with stage 4 liver mets, and tumors were spreading throughout my body. I had had a couple strokes. So I was really down and dark, and I was looking for color in my life. So found it in paintings like this. Whereas you might not see me, oops, sorry, my finger. You might not see me pick something like this today. This is something that I did pick then, 3 years ago, when I needed color in my life and I needed something like this. Also, the wolf or dog in this picture reminded me a lot of Jensen, who you'll see here in a little bit. But yeah, this is a 35 by 45 round drill. But alas, there it is, my first horror diamond painting, if I do recall. I've always been a fan of the horror icons, and this was no exception. There is no measurement on this, but considering it's the same size as the last one, I'm going to say it's a 35 by 45 as well, and a round drill. Did have a lot of fun doing this one. And this is really what triggered me into start thinking, I wonder if there are more of these. I like horror diamond paintings. And here is the next one. This is a square drill. It's the first square I ever did. I got this painting because while it's not something that I would normally pick to do, my doggy soulmate Jensen had passed away, and I was working my way through that grief and wanted to find a way to commemorate, memorialize, I guess if you will, him and his passing. And I saw this diamond painting, and he looked to me a lot like this dog right here in the clouds. And I saw these two sitting here, and I was thinking, well, that looks like Jensen there. And I know this is supposed to be a cat, but it reminds me of my other departed dog, Sadie. They both died of cancer at different times. Sadie went first, and then Jensen. But I wanted to, get a picture to commemorate and help me work through the grief. And then this is the Rainbow Bridge, and it just reminds us that, our beloved fur babies aren't that far away. Once they cross the Rainbow Bridge, they're always watching over us and with us. And if you look hard enough, you can find them. So, that's where that one came from. And then we have this colorful lizard. Again, not something that you see me do today, but again, this was a couple years ago when I was going through all this and medical and losing my dog, and I needed color, and this provided the color I needed in my life. This is a 35 by 45 round drill. I think it turned out really well for being a round drill and me being a novice at diamond painting. Let's see what else we've got. And I make my way back to the dark and creepy. This one is, well, its size isn't listed, but I'm going to go with 35 by 45. And it is a round drill. And we've got Pennywise, his balloon, and the young boy there. I always forget his name, so I'm sorry to call him just the boy, but I can't remember his name. I do like the details. If you look closely, you can see he's starting to get like the Pennywise. Like how Pennywise has the marks here. He's starting to get them there. Yeah. And then we have the Killer Family. This one is a 40 by 60 round drill. On the far left, you can see Hannibal Lecter, and he says, "Eat people." And then Leatherface says, "The saw is family." We got the Jigsaw, who says, "I want to play a game." We got Pennywise, who says, "You'll float too." Michael, "Trick or treat." Freddy, 1-2, Freddy's coming for you. Pinhead, "Demon to some, angel to others." Ghostface, "What's your favorite scary movie?" And Jason, "Key, key, key, ma, ma, ma." Much debate over that, folks. Some people swear it's a JJJ, son, 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 so, cha cha cha, ha ha ha. But, the movie makers officially say it's key, key, key for kill, 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 and ma, ma, ma for mom, mom, mom. But, whatever you believe, that's what it is in the diamond painting. I think this turned out really well. It's also round drills, if I didn't say that already. And lastly, we have this one. It's 40 by 60. And it's, again, just a mashup of famous horror movie icons. We've got, what's that little gizmo up there in the corner? I see Michael. I see Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Alien, the Alien Xenomorph Predator. I see Leatherface. I see Pennywise. We've got Eric Draven from The Crow. I'm going to be getting some Crow diamond paintings. That is one of my all-time favorite love/horror movies. So there down here is the cat from Pet Sematary. That's pretty cool. Jaws. We've got Chucky, Elvira, Hannibal Lecter, Pinhead. There's the girl from The Exorcist right there. I mean, we've got a lot of people going on. How many do you see that you recognize? I see Freddy. So yeah. But wait, there's more. And this is my first ever custom diamond painting. It is a round drill. I forgot the measurements, but I'm thinking it's 50 by 50, maybe 45 by 45. This is Jensen. I sent in to a company my favorite photograph of him, and I got the canvas back and worked it up, and now he's on my wall. It was just another way for me to help deal with his passing, and for me to be able to see him every day, and it did help me get through the grieving process, to work on this diamond painting and stare him in the face every day, and while his diamond painting, get to tell him all the things that I wanted him to know before I finished it. So there he is. Let's go see what other ones we can find. Please pardon the echo in here and the lighting. These are hung up in my master bathroom. So on the far right, you can see is the St. Louis City skyline. Yes, with the arch. I am from Central Illinois. My young adulthood I spent in Southern Illinois, literally like 10-15 minutes from this arch. It took no time at all to just hop on the interstate and over the bridge, and there I was in downtown St. Louis. It holds a special place in my heart because this is the area where I lived when I met RG, and we conceived our daughter together and had our the beginning of our love story together. And for some reason, out of everywhere that I've lived in my 44 years of life, the St. Louis area was just the only one that ever really felt like home. So to me, I look at that and I think home, and I love it. And then over here in the middle, there's a crab. Both Sundown and our daughter Al are July babies, so they are Cancer, and their sign is a crab. So I got that to represent them. And then on the far left is Taurus. I'm an Aries Taurus cusp. My birthday is in mid to late April, and it's could go either way. I could fall in Taurus or Aries, so I identify more with Taurus. So I put my little astrological representation up there too as a bull. I bet you we can find more. Let's go. All right, and here we are in the living room. This is the wall where I collect. I am not flipping you off. That's just me holding my camera, so you can see the reflection in the thing. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is our wall of skulls and skeletal type art. The one on the left is one of my favorites. I think that one's a 35 by 45 also, and it's a round. And you can see it's a girl embracing a skeleton from behind. Looks like a loving embrace surrounded by roses. To me, it says she probably lost a loved one and is holding on to their memory and misses them. Then we have what seems like it should be kind of innocent. It's a tree with the moon in the background, and I don't know what the lighting on the ground would then be in the background. Fire. But you can see there's kind of a skull hidden in the imagery, and I really do like that kind of art. So we got that one, and then here's another kind of hidden skull situation, and it's a floral design with a skull built into it. That's also a 35 by 45 maybe, or maybe 30 by 40, somewhere in that neighborhood. Round drills, as was the skull I just showed you. Oh, you got to see dog butt in that reflection. Sorry. Let's see what else we can find. All right, and here we found another square that I did. This is Daenerys with her dragon egg. Little hatchling there. We're big fans of Game of Thrones, so definitely have that. And then above that we have a little cartoon dragon I did for my daughter. She thought it was cute, so I went ahead and worked that one up. That one is a round drill, probably a 30 by 30. And this one was a 20 by 30. But wait, there's more. Okay, Russell, you're not a diamond painting. Hi, Charlotte, you're not one either. But I will show you. Okay, you attention monger. The puppies wanted to make an appearance. Hi, Charlotte. Yes. Hi, Russell. Yes. Can I show the diamond paintings now? Okay, give them a kiss. Mwah, mwah. Okay, and here are some more. This is our horror wall in our living room, so I apologize about the fan and the light reflecting in Jason there. But on the left, you can see we have Chucky. It's a 30 by 40, perhaps. Round drill. Came out really well, I think. That's the version of Chucky where he's all cut up. And then this is the one that my daughter worked on, Jason. And in a little bit, you'll see the Jason I worked on at the same time with her. This one's a little bit bigger, so I'd say this is probably a 35 by 45, or maybe a 40 by 50. But as you can see, he's in the water. He's got the chains around him. You can see his mask there. Very cool. And the rest of what's up here is not diamond paintings yet, but I'll show it to you anyway since we're here. We got Freddy. And we got Leatherface. And then we've got the Last Supper depicted in horror. Ignore that smudge on the wall. It's been wet outside, and we have doggies who like to climb on the lounger right here. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't need to see that, folks. And that one right there. Stop. There you go. Say hi. You weren't doing nothing? We didn't catch you doing nothing. I'm pretty sure we saw you doing something. Look at that innocent face. No, don't kiss me. And then we have a picture of Jensen. But wait, I think we can find more. All right, and I found the last couple ones of wall hangings. This one is my daughter's, along with my daughter's puppy. Oh, Charlotte's going to be our little Vanna White. Okay. This one is a 30 by 40 round. And I got this for my daughter. She used to be a partaker in the depicted stuff. And it says, "Let it be" at the bottom. And I don't know. She reminded me of that gnome. So I went ahead and got her that gnome. Oh, sundown. Thank you. And here's another 30 by 40 Scooby-Doo and Shaggy on the Mystery Machine. This was done in rounds also partaking. So those of you who are old enough to have seen the original Scooby-Doo, if you know, you know. You know.
Yeah, Scoob.
Oh, okay, and there's a guest appearance by Shaggy himself. All right, go
And
ahead.
here comes the other one.
And then we have Baby Yoda on the Mandalorian's helmet. I know it's not technically Baby Yoda, but I'm not a fan, so I don't know what the name is. But I also did this one for my daughter at her request. Not my jam, but for her, I would do anything. So there it is. That is a 30 by 40 round also. And now we're ready to see the portfolio and Sundown's Foot. Okay, ooh, we're done with the house tour. And we get to sit down at our handy dandy crafting desk in the wrong chair that's very uncomfortable, but you know what? Okay, I'll deal with it. Here's more of some of my older paintings. This is a 30 by 40 round done. Again, this was in my I need color in my life phase, and this one really spoke to me at the time. That I was going through all these ninja surprise major medical issues that were popping up on me, and I felt like this girl, this dark girl, trying to make it into the color, with my walking alone, and color raining down all around me, but I was staying dark. It was, one of those times in life where you're kind of down and you're searching for some color. And of course, I couldn't stay away from horror diamond painting for long, so this is the one I did at the same time as the one you saw on the wall, the other Jason. This is a 30 by 40 round I did at the same time as my daughter did the other one. And then I started gaining some strength and confidence in myself in my medical situation. I got in with a good oncologist that gave me some hope. So I started feeling empowered and got over the depresso espresso train and got onto the fighter, powerful train. So I did this 30 by 40. I have a series of these in my stash that I didn't have at the time. Otherwise, you'd see a whole series of these. This is a round, and you can see it has like a hidden skull in here, which I really like. There's a black cat here. And it says, in a world full of princesses, be a witch. Just some woman empowerment. And I needed that at the time. This is another 30 by 40. A lot of you might recognize this as maybe Celtic, Irishy, Gaelic. It's, that family of symbology with the symbols here, the clovers, and all the green. My daughter is part, has some Irish in her, and I have always been drawn to the Irish, Celtic, Gaelic imagery. As you can see, both Sundown and I have matching tattoos that are Viking, a mixture of Viking and Gaelic and Irish. It says my soulmate, and he has the matching one. And this says my soulmate as well. And, eternal love. So, as you can see, I even have it tattooed on my body, this sort of imagery and symbology. And then we have a Jack Skellington dressed up as Freddy. Not the biggest fan of Nightmare Before Christmas or any other cartoony thing, really. But I just really like this one. This one was just creepy enough and uncartoony enough. No, doggy. Girl dog is trying to dig my carpet. Please hold. Sorry about that. I have a new carpet and my dog is a scratcher digger and wants to scratcher digger it. So this is a 25 by 30. Arguable because look at the size of these borders, you guys. So I'm thinking it's a lot smaller than that. Quite pixelated. This is a square drill. And Michael, he's my favorite killer. So of course I collect Michael diamond paintings. I gotta take a sneak peek. All right, well, I can't avoid this. So ignore this. You don't see this yet. This one here is another one of those skull-themed paintings where it's obviously a little floral design, but within that you can see the two skulls and like I had mentioned before, I like this imagery. This is a round drill, and I believe this is I'm going to guess this is a 30 by 30, because it's about the same width as this one. All right, you guys, now we're going to get into the portion. I don't know. How do they do that music sound? At the basketball games and stuff. But this is the portion of the video where we start the quarterly review. This is all the diamond paintings that I have done since August of 2023. The ones that you have been viewing are ones that I have done prior to 2023. So 2022, 2021, and 2020. That's not all of them. I have gifted some. I have left some behind when we moved. And some that I finished and I was like, yeah, I just don't really have a place for this in my home, and donated it. So that's just some of them. I would say it's probably 70% of the diamond paintings from prior to August of 2023. So here's August 2023 moving forward. Before we get into this, I eased myself back in to diamond painting since I had taken such a long break, about a 1.5 year break. I eased myself in with some of these smaller ones. So why don't we look at those? This is a 20 by 30. It's a round drill. It's supposed to be a woman in a wedding dress standing in front of the window, or maybe the exit, you know, going out to meet her groom, or quietly reflecting before walking down the aisle. The stock photo is a lot prettier, and I did not realize it was going to be so small because I am a dum-dum who did not read the description. But if you take a look at the little thumbnail, see if I can get it up close enough. Will it focus? Focus. Focus. I'm trying to be magic and say it with words. There you go. Maybe you can see it. It looks a lot prettier. If it had been bigger, it would have been beautiful. But it was just something I got small, quick, easy to get reacclimated to diamond painting. And here's an Alice in Wonderland. You can, again, another 20 by 30 round diamond, very small, so you lose a lot of the detail. I ran out of the drills that were designated for this color to finish the heart and the A up here and this heart, or this rose, I mean. So I had to supplement with leftovers of this color. And that was disappointing. You can see, sort of, she has the white rabbit. She's sitting on a mushroom. She's got her little stockings. It would have been cute if it was bigger. And I am not a fan of Alice in Wonderland. But it was cheap, and it was quick and easy, and it was something that I could do to, you know, just get back into it. The next one is just a generic Halloween theme. Not usually my jam with the cutesy pootsy, but again, still reacclimating. I was doing these in a day, you know, just trying to get the feel for things, get used to things. And at the time, we still had most of our stuff in a storage shed, so I didn't have my normal tools. I just had the kit that came with it, the generic pen, the generic wax, the generic boat. I didn't have my, you know, little suitcases with jars and stuff. So, you know, it was just space and time and working with what I had. So these were perfect. And then, you can see the Golden Girls, if you're old enough to know who they are or see them on reruns. And it says, "Thank you for being a friend." And it's got all the Golden Girls here. Another quick and easy. This is a 30 by 20 round drill. And then this actually was a free gift from where I had ordered these previous small ones. And when I saw Michael was an option for the free gift, I was like, of course, because who doesn't love Michael? 20 by 30 round drill, my man. So Yeah, I think he turned out really well for a 20 by 30. This turned out phenomenal, in my opinion. And then the last one of me getting my feet wet was this cute one of these kittens. I plan to frame and put in the bathroom. And they're asking, "Are you pooping?" And they're all watching. And I just thought, it's the kind of attitude we have in the house, our humor, you know. I'm like, that is something that our dogs do. They stick their nose under the door and sniff and claw, like, hey, are asking, you know, are you shitting? So, you know, I just thought this was cute and fit our personalities and humor. So, and as you can see, I still have many more slots to fill, which will probably be filled by Sundown, who is learning how to diamond paint and currently is on the 8 by 8 centimeter diamond paintings, but then he'll graduate to the 20 by 30s and then the 30 by 40s with me. But I expect he'll do at least some to fill this book up. So those have been since August 2023, and then so have these. So this is the first one I did after I got my feet wet. It's a voodoo doll vampire couple. This is a round drill, 30 by 40. Had 19 colors. I think it turned out really well. I really like it. It is on theme for what I like, albeit a little bit on the frou-frou side, if you will. And my pride and joy, my favorite collection thus far. If you're old enough to remember Cabbage Patch Kids, then you might remember they had, like, I don't know, you want to call them cousins, the Garbage Pail Kids, which were kind of, I don't know if you want to say it, like perverted, not in like skeevy kind of way, but it just altered, a perverse version of a Garbage Pail Kid. Instead of being a cute, wholesome little doll that, you know, your kid played with, these were gorified versions of that. So we have Garbage Pail Freddy, which I think turned out super well. It's a 30 by 40 round drill. Really enjoyed doing that one. You can even see some of his teeth are green. That's pretty cool. You can see the mottled skin. You can see he's roasting marshmallows on his dagger glove. And Garbage Pail Kid Leatherface. And he got caught on his own hook, which I thought was really cute, especially with us playing Dead by Daylight and having the hook and this killer in the game. It was really cute. I thought the details, like, look at the details in the, you know, frame here of the wood, the chainsaw. I just thought the details all came out really well. You can even kind of tell he's wearing a human face mask, you know, a skin mask. I really liked this one. This was a round drill 30 by 40. Yeah. And I can kind of see through the tape on this one. This had 20 colors. And here we go. Michael. I did put some glow in the dark for Michael. His face glows and then the candle glows. So it's really pretty creepy to look at night. Another 30 by 40 round drill. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 colors. And he has like little eyeballs and tongue. So he has an eyeball and tongue kebab on his butcher knife, which I thought was really cute. And he just, the look on his face was like, not pleased. I don't know, really enjoyed that one. And then we have Jason, another one of my favorites. As you can tell maybe by this part of my tattoo. My daughter has the matching tattoo on her other hand, same tattoo. But yeah, we both really like Jason. So I did glow in the dark his lightning bolt and part of his mask here. So the white part of his mask and lightning bolt light up in the dark. This is another round drill. It looks like 20 colors as well, 30 by 40. Garbage Pail Jason. And then we have, I kind of clumped this in. I believe this might be a Garbage Pail Chucky, though he doesn't really have the total Garbage Pail aesthetic. but I collected, or I clumped him in with the collection. 30 by 40 round drill. I did glow in the dark in the lighting around him. So when, you know, it's charged up and it gets dark, you can see the outline of him with his daggers and stuff. You can see the detail in his shirt, his good guy overalls. Turned out really well. And then a garbage pail Pennywise. It's got his balloons and, you know, whether or not this is garbage pail Pennywise, kind of arguable, but that's how I think of him. I did do the glow in the dark around to light him up here as well. But it turned out really good. I mean, you can even see there's like light reflections in the water dripping off onto the floor. Yeah, I really did enjoy this one as well. And then we have Garbage Pail Pinhead. And they made a mockery of him by putting like a dart, a pencil, a bent nail, a pocket knife, scissors, a butter knife, a screwdriver, a wine cork, you know, wine thingamabobber, a razor blade, a pizza cutter is right here. I like this one. I did do glow in the dark and all the white parts you see here, including the cock piece, and I think I did some in his face as well. And I like this one as well, and it's really impressive to me that the detail is good enough on a 30 by 40 round to be able to make out, that's like a shard of glass right there, to make out the detail of what exactly is this in his head. I believe this is you know, those little drinks, plastic like swords or umbrellas or whatever that stab the olives and like martinis. I think that's what this is. It's like a martini olive stick, toothpick stabber thing. But yeah, I mean, it's impressive that they could get enough detail in here for you to be able to tell what was stuck in his head. And you guys, if you've seen any of my recent videos, you already know what's coming. We have reached the point where it's to the more recent finishes. We have Christmas Freddy, 30 by 40 round, the glow in the dark accents in his lights, and yeah, very good detail. Those daggers on his skin here. It's pretty impressed with that. And we have Christmas Michael with his glow in the dark face mask. And I believe I did the flowers on the side here and his lights. 30 by 40 round. Christmas Jason, 30 by 40 round as well, with glow in the dark lights throughout here and on his wreath right there. His little nutcracker friends. Oh, there you go. We have made it to the end, but spoiler, I'm not sure if you've seen the video yet or not, but here are the last two finishes of 2023. Right here, you guys. Here they are. Christmas Ghostface, who's waiting to be sealed and slipped in the portfolio with his friends. He has the glow-in-the-dark white stripes on the candy cane and glow-in-the-dark mask. It's a 30 by 40 round. Also has his nutcrackers and his wreath with the skull, just like his friends. And our most recent finish, man, I did this one in record time for me. It was fun, vibrant, colorful, sassy. I love every second of it. Really enjoyed this one, and it's the FU Grinch. So there we have it. We are all caught up, you guys. And for sticking with me thus far, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quickie sneaky peek. You've probably seen it in the community tab polls, but it's different than being able to see it in person. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into what's coming in the new year. Right now I have kitted up, and I filmed it, but I still need to edit it and get it out to you guys. So you may or may not have seen it by now, but Purge Mini is kitted up and getting worked, folks. Oh yes. I was going to kit up one of the stitches according to the poll winnings, but we have an interruption in that programming because there's a new diamond painting company that is exclusively horror canvases that I can't wait to check out with you guys. I'm excited to explore it, see what it's about, see how the quality is, and I'm going to be bringing that to you guys next week. So we're going to have to put a slight hold on Ghostface Stitch because I do want to work up one of these canvases that are coming from this new company so we can see together, are they good? Are they no good? Are they okay? You know, and get your opinion and my opinion and work them together and see what's up. So, but these are coming. And so here is Stitch's Jason. It's a 30 by 30. Got 13 colors. And put it over. We've got Stitch's Michael, 30 by 30, 17 colors. And you guys seem to really prefer this one in the polls by a long shot. So here he is, Ghostface Stitch. And you know, indulge me for a minute. I'm going through looking. They seem to have hidden things in the back of these. Like Jason here is like got some jack-o'-lanterns and a bat here, but also maybe some like hearts here. Oh, maybe that's blood coming off his knife. Oh, what an idiot. Yeah, that's what that is. I'm dumb. But like Michael has an owl hiding back here and some jack-o'-lanterns. This looks like maybe Ghostface has an eyeball and he's got a little blood flinging off his dagger there. There's something with glowing eyes right here. So they got kind of like hidden things in here. That's kind of cool. But yeah, he's going to get kitted up next. Because, hey, you guys said, you said, the community tab poll. If you haven't voted, go vote. Show me what you want to see, or show me? Tell me what you want to see. Then we've got Stitch's Pennywise, 30 by 39 colors. See how, yeah, he's got a hidden, this ring around him here has like a smashed pumpkin hidden in the background. See that? It's kinda, and his little heart, or his little nose is a heart. That's kind of cool. And then we've got Stitch as Chucky from Child's Play. Looks like a little face in the hilt of his dagger there. He's got castle in the background and a ghost over here. A bat, another bat. These are obviously intended, I think, to be Halloween ones, but, you know, whatever. I do what I want. So, yeah, those are some paintings that are currently in the portfolio getting flattened for us to work on. That was your sneak peek for the year coming up. Well, thanks for coming along on my tour of past and most recent finishes. What did you guys think? Did you have a favorite? Why? Which one? How about which one and then why? Not why and then which one. Which one and then why? Let me know. I'd love to know if you saw anything you liked, if you had a favorite of mine in the house. And hey, what are some of the ones that you finished recently and your favorites from your collection this year? All right, you guys. Well, that's it. And as always, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, let me know. Give me a thumbs up so I know that you're digging it. And if you're new here, hi, hello. I hope you enjoyed your stay here. Please consider subscribing, and then you can get notified if you hit that little bell. Next time I upload a video, we got some fun stuff coming up, as you saw, including coverage of a newer diamond painting company that's all horror based. Who doesn't love that? I'm super excited. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for coming back. It was really nice to hang out with you again, and I hope to see you next time. And with that, I bid you a naughty night.